Last time on Lost Judgment. Whoa, what the hell?
Sir?
Take your break.
Take your break. Who's this guy?
Whoa. I'm a better fighter than this guy.
What?
Then she told me I should give you this picture.
What?
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
Fine. Let him loose.
Ha
We get some dirt on Ehara soon.
Yeah, me too. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and as I was heading back to Yokohama 99, I got caught up in a cutscene, so I don't know if it's story-related or not, so I just paused it, and now we're gonna get back into it. But I will say, last time, we tried to go and meet with Sawa-sensei, only to get attacked by, quote-unquote, assassins from the Yokohama Liumang. And then we went to, like, the crime scene and found out from the actual detectives working the scene that they can't even question Ehara about it. So we're going to talk to Saori-san and see if she will let us question him. So, yes. Also, something I don't think I mentioned before is that they actually replaced the voice of Saori-san from the first game to this one. I don't know why. I wasn't able to find out, but in the first game, she was voiced by Amy Castle, but in this game, she is voiced by Stephanie Shea, who is a veteran in the voice acting industry, and like probably the biggest thing she would be known for is Orihime from Bleach. Wiretapping? Know who did it? Who knows? Could be corporate espionage.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, did you just say corporate espionage and wiretapping? Yes, that's right. Our company is currently in crisis mode. Turns out confidential information has been leaked to our competitor.
Does that mean?
Find any bugs? Yeah, actually, we found one by pure accident. And then we hire a detective to sweep the building and he finds 5 more. Apparently, it's been happening all over Ijincho lately. Everyone's talking about it on chatter. Some corrupt detective willing to do all sorts of shady things. Really now? Corrupt detectives in town, huh? Maybe I should look into this crooked competition. What does Buzz Researcher have to say? Well, I didn't mean to get that, but apparently I did. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was important or not, but, you know, either way, it doesn't look like it is. So, time to head back to the story. Where is Tsukumo? Normally Tsukumo's here. Oh my god, the wiretapping is a thing I have to look at? Oh my god. Oh, they caught the guy already? Oh, I want to check this out. Oh, are you kidding me? Why do they make me do these things? Like, this is like getting in the way of the thing I want to do, which is look into more of the actual story. Oh my god. This kind of stuff interrupts the action, and it makes it not as interesting. So, this is where they found the wiretapper? Already quite a crowd here.
Enough is enough!
I've already told you, I'm here to locate them, not plant them! Huh? Sounds like... I'm a detective from Yokohama 99. I picked up a wiretapping signal here, so I came to sweep for it. You're a detective? Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality, but I admit, this wasn't for an official case, but more my own curiosity, so... Your curiosity? Yeah, that sounds like the likely cover story for a serial bugger like people have been complaining about. You definitely look the part.
Well...
Oh, dear.
Huh?
Uh-oh, Tsukumo's about to get pinched.
Hey!
Hey, Tsukumo!
Yagami-shi!
Good. What time, Yagami-shi? I could really use your backup. Security guards accusing me of plaguing the town with bugs. You know this guy?
Yep.
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind to resort to shady jobs. Not so sure I should be trusting you either. Not trustworthy. Huh. Quick flash of this should take care of it. My name's Takayuki Yagami. I'm a lawyer. If you're gonna treat my friend like a criminal without proof, this badge might come into play at some point. Huh? You're a lawyer? Well, if a lawyer's vouching for him, then I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that. Have a nice day. Wow, really?
I owe you one.
My. Well, thank you for your assistance, Yagami-shi. Truly, you rescued me in the nick of time.
Hey.
What was that all about, anyway? This wasn't the first time I've heard wiretapping causing a fuss around here. Indeed. Supposedly there's a detective in Ijincho who's been offering his services for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah, I heard something about a corrupt detective earlier. So he's the wiretapper that security guard was hoping to catch?
Sure.
Presumably so. This individual's performed some rather unsavory duties for clients, assisting stalkers. Oh my god. Loan sharks in finding their targets, for example? Guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn these clients down. I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective did not sit well with me. Hence, I was driven to the field to investigate. But I just wound up being accused of performing the deed I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do?
Nah.
Maybe try cutting out the sly grins and conspiratorial goggles when you're on the job. Yeah. But I can't help grinning when dealing with such fascinating subjects. Oh, how about instead? Have you continued the investigation for me? You can use this to track clandestine signals, invented by yours truly. Huh? You want me to do it? Yes. It appears as though I am destined to bear the cross of a suspicious individual. You certainly have no worries of that.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yep.
Well, I certainly do. You got an ace up your sleeve, an attorney's badge you can flash in a pinch. So that being said, please take this with you. Said this thing picks up clandestine signals? Precisely. It can detect anything emitting a suspicious signature from up to a few tens of meters away. Bugs, spy cams, the like. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Perhaps you should look into its source?
Gotcha.
Alright. Behind the building. I got it. I'll give it a try. Okay. The detective's antenna allows you to track down the source of electronic signals. The blinking light indicates the detector's proximity to the signal-emitting device. The indicator will blink green when correctly facing the direction of the source. Okay. When the signal grows, move in the direction to uncover the source. Got it. I don't see anything. Behind this building, huh? Okay. Ooh, there's a gold one. I want that. Ah, goddammit. God, why did they make this one so hard to get? God damn it. Just let me get it, you stupid thing. Thank you, it's all I wanted. Okay. Wait, hold on. Out here in the street? That's where it's telling me to go? Okay, not there then. Okay. Can I go then? Oh my god, I hate this. I wanted to get back to the actual important thing of the murder case, but I mean, I get it. It's teaching me, like, detective stuff and everything, but I mean, like, you know, this is all stuff I would do in my off time, not stuff I would do right now. Okay, let me see. Oh. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Car's giving off a weird signal.
Huh?
Perhaps a bug of some sort implanted in the car? Interested in my car, are you?
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. I'm Takayuki Yagami, a detective. Oh, a real-life detective? I'm, Motoya Ogami. I'm a prosecutor.
Oh.
Oh, so you're in the public sector. The public prosecutor, sorry. To be honest, I've loved mystery since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating. Never thought I'd actually meet one like this. That's so. Well, Mr. Detective, what business do you have with my car? Ah, are you on a case? Is there something mysterious here right now? Seems to be a series of illicit snooping activities going on around town, so I'm looking into the matter. And for some reason, your car's emitting a rather strange signal. Oh, do you think my car's bugged? That depends. Do you ever have conversations in there you wouldn't want others to hear? Yes, certainly. Discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could there be a reason someone would want to bug my car?
Yep.
It's possible. May I search it for you? By all means. Okay, I'm glad you're just trusting this random man with a business card. So it was coming from this stuffed animal. This was really in his car? Ogami-san, I think I found the source of the signal. That's Masuyama-kun's. It was that lady. Belongs to my secretary, Masuyama-kun.
Huh?
She'll pay for your part in this sordid crime. Out of the way, nerd. I take kickboxing class every week. I'm serious. And I am Makoto Tsukumo, master of the Yagami style. I shall not hold back even against a lady such as yourself. Hiya! What? You know Kung Fu? Just my luck. Oh, excellent bluff, Tsukumo. You've gotten really good at it. Your form was perfect. Well, I've seen you fight enough times for the look of it to rub off at least. Alright, Masuyama-kun. San, let's hear it. That's a lot of money! What's the meaning of this, Masuyama-kun? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. By whom? Is it one defendant's lawyer? Yes, claimed to be working for them. He also said he's a detective. A detective? And probably the villainous detective who's been the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone. He didn't video chat with me. What about his voice, or speaking mannerisms, then? Any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was real quiet. Like he was, kept speaking to a minimum. I do think he was male, though. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Damn, if only we had some sort of evidence we could use.
Excuse me.
Did he happen to give you his name? No. But he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Wow, pretty brazen approach. Sure doesn't beat around the bush, does he? Bribery? Masuyama-kun? How could you do this? Once he offered me the $3 million, I couldn't help myself. Heaven help me, what am I to do with you? Nice work. He even got compensated for our efforts. That Masuyama girl's definitely gonna get canned. Yes, if not jail time on top of that. Well, she certainly could have thought about that before she bugged your boss. And wow, who would have guessed we'd learn about a corrupt detective in town? We didn't find the guy, but he did seem busy enough that we'll probably get another crack at him.
Yep.
I agree. Ichicho seems to be suffering the strangest plague of illicit spying. And believe And I believe my handy-dandy detector could serve as the perfect antidote to this plague.
In other words...
You suggesting we comb the whole city for bugs with that thing? Sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first to help him point where you ought to search. Anything that gives off strong signals, such as wireless bugs and spy cameras, are prone to be causing interference. Televisions and phones all suffer from some sort of noise when in the vicinity of covert broadcast devices.
Oh.
Interesting. So if I filter for noise or something along those lines, there's a chance I could track down a bug wherever the posts are appearing. Indeed, there's a very real possibility that there are victims on the other side of these bugs and spy cams.
I see.
I see. Makes sense. Okay, I'll give it a try soon. Best of luck! As upstanding detectives, it's our duty to take down this villainous investigator. I mean, I get why that had to happen, I really do, but I mean, like, it's annoying that I had to, like, you know, come all the way here and do that. Yeah, wow, the game just kind of locks you out of places that were really big in Yakuza 7. I mean, like, it won't let me go down that way, which is, like, where you get to, like, the chairman, like the Seiryu clan's place. And this is, like, hello work? I mean, like, yeah, wow, it does really lock you out of a lot of, you know, like, big places and everything from Yakuza 7. But, like, that's not really that big of a deal because they're not relevant to, you know, the game's story. So, it doesn't really bother me, I guess.
Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
Hey! See, this is how I wanted the episode to start, but it didn't.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Wanna know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Alrighty. Got ourselves a game plan. Think I can deal with the rest tomorrow. Takes time to recharge. Indeed. Ooh, give me money. Nice. I like my cat. My cat's nice. Oh, right. I sleep on the couch. This is where I live now. Rest on couch. Alright, gotta meet up with Hoshino-kun at Ikebukuro. Let's go! Alrighty, we're off.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
That's him deciding who to attack. Damn, look at it now, he looks pretty suspicious.
So, Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
I don't think he was ogling. I think he was waiting. I wonder if the same woman who threatened Sawa-sensei is the same woman that he groped, who, like, accused him. Oh my god, that would make sense if they were in on it together.
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right.
Ikebukuro is pretty famous for its sheer amount of foot traffic. In a station like this, the camera almost never have a blind spot.
Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ehara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy.
Okay, so maybe not the same person then. Maybe it's not the same person. I'm trying to, like, look around and see if I spot, like, you know, the lady who, cause, like, the lady who talked to Sawa had, like longer, wavier kind of hair, so.
The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ehara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
That's agreed.
Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ehara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Is there anything I can conclude from looking around?
What the?
Ah. Security that records the train's interior. They were installed to deter train gropers, or at the very least identify them. He was standing in a spot where he would easily get seen. I get it.
Ehara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ehara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ehara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform.
Even if she's not the same person, he may have hired her. Because, I mean, she has a 6-month-old. So, well, did they say 6 months? I'm not sure, but or a 6-year-old. Either way, she has a child. So, it could be that she's a single mother and they paid her a considerable amount to go along with this, you know?
And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
This is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ehara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Ehara gets off the train here. then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ehara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ehara was detained. That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera.
Got
I
it.
can mock it up on our diagram here.
What the?
Okay, there's one.
Suspicious.
Pointing the other way, so that's not gonna help us.
What the?
There's another one. What? I can't go anywhere else though. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one.
Suspicious.
Okay, that's it, I guess.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
What the?
Okay, there's one. See, I don't really... Kind of annoying that we need to do this, but, you know, I mean, hey, guess we're doing a proper investigation, and I hope that this comes back at some point. Is there cats around here? I don't think so. He made the cat noise, but I don't think that there's any cats here. This makes me sad. Why are there no cats to find in this game? 0 out of 10 for no cats. There's no camera here for some reason. Feels like there should be.
Suspicious.
There we
Looks
go.
like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move.
Okay. Oh my god. Like, what is the point of this?
What the? Suspicious. What the? Suspicious.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
Oh joy! This diagram represents the station at the time of the groping. Ehara got off the train at 9:12 on October 7th. From the deboarding area, he ran in the direction of the arrow. He was then tackled by concerned citizens.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Okay. Yeah, he made sure there was a maximum amount of coverage, he did. So each of the orange areas represents a security camera's field of view. Yeah, and like, I'm still operating on the idea that he did this on purpose to cover for his own crime, you know? Like, obviously, like, yo, there's like no way he didn't do it on purpose.
What the? Hey. Hey.
Okay, they disembarked. Victim was gripping Ehara's hand. She broke free of him. He broke free of her. Tried to run.
What the?
The online part of the arrow indicates a blind spot in the cameras. It's the only blind spot. So if there wouldn't be any footage of Ehara running through here. It's literally the only blind spot. Okay. Arrow shows the path Ehara and the victim took as they ran from the platform to Ehara's point of capture. This is where Ehara got tackled by witnesses. Multiple others on the scene documented this with their smartphones. So that's the only spot where there's a blind spot. Is that important, though? Is it possible he switched out with someone else? That actually the person on the train itself wasn't him, and that he switched out for it once he got there. Oh, no. They said that his hand had evidence on it, so it was still him then. It would have to be. Unless they somehow swapped that over, but that doesn't seem likely. And this is what they call eyewitness footage. I bet the TV stations shell out for this sort of thing.
So this was the general situation when Ehara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ehara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ehara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly, he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered, and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Ijincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
Yeah, more than likely he probably cased this for a while, knew that that woman took it every day, and probably planned and waited for her.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
Yeah. You really played everyone by turning harassment into an alibi for murder. No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, he can deny it with complete immunity.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk.
No. It's quite possible that he paid someone else to do it, but that would be the only thing, because then they can get him on, like, conspiracy to commit murder and that sort of thing.
Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ehara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Ehara is a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure, but assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Not so.
Gone to both of the murder and the I've gone to the scenes of both the murder and the train groping. There should be all the pieces I need to see.
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ehara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good, but I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do?
Yeah, it involves Ehara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. And the best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Oh.
Alright, then I'll let you get to it.
Cool, then I'll see you tomorrow.
I mean, is he talking about Sawa-sensei or possibly the wife? The wife of Ehara, maybe? Not 100% certain on that one. Mikoshiba, Ehara. I think I saw everything there was to see at each of their crime scenes. All that's left is to get Sawa-sensei to talk. Q will be learning what happened with Ehara's son 4 years ago. Alright, I mean, that's where we're off to next. Hello there, fellow kids!
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Ehara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know!
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ehara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
I know I'm putting her through a lot now, but she's connected to this too. She's got information I need to know before I go to see Ehara.
And somehow Ehara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all.
Huh?
I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again.
He's playing dirty.
So which is it?
"4 years ago, not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun, only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah.
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. But someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he'd bullied him.
I did.
So 4 years ago, Sawa-sensei stood up to Mikoshiba for his terrible behavior. That's why she kept it to herself for so long?
Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them.
Oh my god.
Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades.
Oh my god.
Less than 3% are proven to be linked to bullying. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too.
How is less than 3% linked to bullying? It's bullshit!
But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings.
Of course not.
So he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering? That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. To think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Wait, where in the story did Ehara definitively find out that Mikoshiba was a bully? It wasn't clear at the trial whether he could really bring himself to kill a person.
Maybe, but In that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. But all he said was, don't overdo it.
What the fuck is wrong with people? Why is reputation more important than human lives? I don't understand it. I don't fucking understand it.
But afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job.
Good!
And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ehara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
But now I have to question, who would want her silent? Because if Ehara couldn't afford someone like an assassin or something, there's definitely no way he could afford, like, someone like, there's no way he could afford to do all this. So how could he have achieved it? The only thing I can think of is that maybe somehow the school or that teacher is somehow involved in this, trying to silence it so, like, you know, people won't figure it out. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. The pieces are not connecting for me. Think I have a clear picture about what happened 4 years ago. I'm ready to interview Ehara. Should go back to Yokohama 99 and get some rest. Oh, man. Poor lady. She needs time by herself. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, my God. Yeah, I didn't realize this game was going to affect me as much as it is because, you know, as a victim of bullying myself, you know, it's hard to see this, and, you know, hard to, I mean, like, because I know how much bullying goes unpunished. Like, I lived through it. I know that there's a bunch of people just like me who don't get, you know, justice for the horrible things that happen to them, and yeah, I've moved on, and I've, you know, like, my life is better now, but I mean, like, oh my God. There's no way, and I mean, absolutely no way that anyone who hasn't been bullied could possibly understand what that feels like. Puppy? What's up with this dog? Oh, hey, what's wrong? You lose your owner?
Huh?
Well, Yagami, it appears you finally met the infamous dog detective of Ijincho. Sorry, the what? Word's been getting around town about an odd dog who apparently wanders the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches the scent of a mystery or a crisis, he calls out to nearby people, alerting them of a nearby incident. He actually stops by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows this is a detective agency. You know, as fun as it is to get all these cool detective stuff and everything, it really splits up these really big dramatic moments of the game, and it feels like tonal whiplash, man. It's really weird. Seriously? This dog does that? Yes. For the past few months now, he seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously. Kind of sounds like Amasawa.
Either way.
Why is he wandering around town, though? He has a collar, so he's obviously not just a stray.
Sure.
Ah, therein lies the mystery of this dog. He's very well trained and the perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him running around in garbage or anything. So based on information, it's clear that it's clear he has someone taking care of him.
I see.
And the mystery chaser dog's a big mystery himself, huh? Something wrong, boy?
Wait.
Oh, he's picking up the scent of a mystery. Want you to follow him, Yagami-shi.
Huh.
Right. Am I supposed to hold the leash? Yeah. He just has proper leash manners is all. I guess he really is smart. I see why he's walking around freely.
What?
What is it? You want me to take you for a walk? Oh, puppy! He's a good boy. I believe he's requesting you to partner up with him. Are you willing to accept the case? I already have my hands full with the MRC. Now I have to take care of this dog, too? What's going on? Okay, I'll take the case. Where's the trouble, boy?
Who's a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Not just taking me to get food, are you? Hey! Guess I'm not taking point on this case.
You got something? This way, huh?
Okay, guess I'm following him. He's an adorable little Shiba
Got
Inu.
something? This way, huh?
Okay, I guess. Oh my god. This is where you're leading me? Huh? Huh, boy? This is an issue. You don't know how to get in touch with her? Nope. She said to just wait here, that she'd be back for me soon. Oh dear, this is not good.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? And you are? Takayuki Yagami. I'm a detective from Kamurocho. Oh, what a cute doggy. There's something the matter here? Well, we've been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here.
What?
Facility, yeah. Our orphanage's main facility is upstairs.
I see.
So you say he was left here and the mother doesn't seem to be returning. Okay. Yes, he actually had this envelope with him when I first came to ask if anything was wrong. This kind of letter? Huh. It says, please take care of Shusuke-chan. At the very least, I was hoping to learn why he's here, being dropped off without any hint of knowing the truth. It's no way to treat a person. Hey, Shusuke-kun, right? How long's your mom been gone? Like, an hour? If that's true, there's still a chance she could be nearby. Yagami, was it? You're a detective, aren't you? Could you possibly find his mother? I'd really like to, but... Hey, did your mom mention anything about where she might be going? I don't know. Okay, what about her name? What's her name? Mikan? Shibuya Mikan. I must go on with just that, though. What is it? Interested in the letter, boy? Oh, I think you can track her by the scent of the envelope? Well, if this dog's as much of a detective as Tsukumo has made him out to be, I suppose I could let him take a crack at it. Alright, take the scent for me, will ya?
I'm doing great. This way, huh?
Okay.
Doing great.
Where am I going?
This way, huh?
This way.
Doing great. Got something?
Come on, Mikan-chan. Time to get in. Oh, no. Shusuke-kun, was it? You gotta make that dough for his sake, right? And you promise you'll send him his share, right? Of course we will, Mikan-chan. You pay back what you owe, that is. And no funny business on your end, either. Is that her boy? What's your problem? Go sniff out a bone somewhere else. Shoo!
Excuse me.
You're Shusuke-kun's mom, right? Mikan Shibuya?
Uso!
How do you know that? I came looking for you after this dog led me to your son. Didn't expect to run into this guy, too. Now I see what's going on. Dog led you? I almost skipped that. My guess is you owed someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off to work some unsavory job for the rest of your life. A brothel or something, probably. What? I mean... happens all the time in Kamurocho, where I work. Oh, what? The fuck is your deal, asshole? If you get in the way of company business, don't be surprised when you end up dead!
Hey.
I already heard you say she owes you. How much does she owe by now? What interest are you charging? You borrowed 500 grand. With interest, that's 9 mil. You planning on covering it or something?
No way.
Okay. See, that's an exorbitant rate. I knew that I was looking at a loan shark from the first moment. Think I'll be leaving with Mikan-san now. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Fuck you, man! We got her first! You know what? We're gonna ice you and your mutt! Oh, are you now? Well, that guy got me pretty good, but not good enough! Oh, yeah! You're done, son. Slide! Oh, yeah! Come on, buddy. We ain't done yet. Woo! Oh, yeah! Fuck.
Hey.
So, you want to talk about how treating people as property is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer, and I'd be happy to take her case pro bono. Why don't we sit down and have a little chat? Oh, shit. Screw this! So is that it? How'd you get it so bad, Mikan-san? Huh? Kun's still waiting for you at the orphanage. Thought you were going to come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they'd shell Shusuke off to someone. So that's why.
In other words...
Made you panic enough to agree to what they said? Yes. I feel so terrible.
No way.
That's the sort of thing loan sharks will do. They figure out how to pressure you enough that you break. Next thing you know, they own you outright.
Excuse me.
I know a good lawyer in Kamurocho who'd be happy to help you. Shall I reach out to her for you? Please, yes. Aww. See, I thought it was going to be a completely different. I thought that she was just abandoning him. We were going to get a case of, like, a horrible mother. But no, it's completely the opposite. I like it. Mom, you're back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Who's a good boy?
Good job, boy. Who's a good boy? But what are you doing, really? You got the whole town talking about you now. Don't you have a home? Where's your home? Jeez, boy. I wish you could tell me. Yagami-san, I have a favor to ask. I'll pay you if I have to. Please find Ranpo for me. Ranpo? The old Mysterio author? Oh no. Sorry, Ranpo is the name of our dog. He's a big mystery lover too. He even gets away from the house to go solve mysteries sometimes. Are you kidding me? It was her dog the whole time? Let me send you a picture. I should have known. So, you're Amasawa's dog, huh?
Seriously?
Just had to break away from the family and make a name for yourself, huh? I can't say I'm surprised, though. They say pets and their owners grow more and more like over the years, but this is... whatever, I should get in touch with Amasawa.
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, so sorry you had to deal with Ranpo. Hey, Ranpo! You listen, no wandering off on your own. How many times have I told you? You'll never behave, will you?
Nope.
He seems like a good boy to me. Aren't you? Oh! Yagami-san, well, he does seem rather fond of you. Ranpo's usually more wary of strangers.
It can't be.
Maybe he sees you as more of a professional partner, Yagami-san?
Huh?
Really? You think so?
Yes.
Indeed I do. In fact, I've been raising him as a proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy.
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Well,
When I was little, I read a book about a detective girl whose dog helped her crack a case. And when I finished that book, I started training Ranpo to help me solve mysteries. So you're the why he's sniffing out trouble.
yes.
Yes, it seems he's gotten quite hooked on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing, he's off and running. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's just too good at slipping out.
Does that mean...
This is okay? Like, with animal shelters and the police? No, it's very much not. Ranpo's been caught several times by both groups. I have to be the one who picks him up and apologizes every time. He's becoming quite a familiar face at the shelter, unfortunately. But he doesn't bite, and even tries to help people out, so they're a lot more lenient of him than they're supposed to be. You two really are alike, huh?
What?
What? Do you think so?
Hey.
You know, you really did train him well. Think he'd be willing to help me again if we ran across each other in town? Well, I suppose so. You can always try calling him at least. If he's around and feels like helping you, you may get lucky. You're living your best life, aren't you, boy? Oh, Ranpo, no!
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Yagami-san, I have to go. Get back here! Good luck with the case. Maybe I should try calling for Ranpo next time I need his nose for an investigation. Though there's no guarantee he'll come running. Alright, Detective's nose. Not so much a gadget as a living being with a mind and feelings. Important to remind yourself of those things. Ha! By utilizing his incredible smell, he can track odorous evidence for you. Based on how far you are in the story, he may run off on his own to track a scent. Following him would be a good idea. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, let's head back to Yokohama 99.
What is going on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone.
Ha!
And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
I don't like him.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ehara link to Mikoshiba.
Oh, did it?
The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out.
Huh.
Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Oh no!
Check outside.
It's the Liumang. The White Master again.
Let's go, Chuck!
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
All right.
You're not getting away this time!
Yeah! Let's do it!
Asshole.
Hold up!
Ooh, so close.
See, this is why we had to do the harmless chase earlier with people that weren't really involved, was so that we could get this chase now. I get it. Damn it! Oh yeah!
That all you got? You won't get away. Too slow.
Fuck you!
Ooh, so close.
He's taunting me, asshole.
That all you got?
They wanted the chase to end around this location. Yup, right here. This is the Yokohama Liumang's base. You led me here on purpose. Yep, they wanted me here on purpose. This is where the Yokohama Liumang are based.
Oh, great. Where am I? You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back. I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an officer candidate of the Yokohama Leomong.
Why a masked branch leader? From what I knew of the Yokohama Leomong, they didn't pull shit like this. I wonder if maybe, like, the Leomong have splintered off since, number 7, because in Yakuza 7, we know that the Gomi Jewel took over the Leomong. Unless... No, I was going to say maybe this game took place before Yakuza 7, but no, it definitely takes place after it, because they talked about how the Tojo clan disbanded. So yeah, I don't know then.
I hear you took out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste.
What's with this Freddy Krueger asshole?
Show me what you got. Yagami!
Woo! Tesso, huh? Oh shit. God damn it, it wouldn't let me move. Oh, come on, Yagami, get up! Oh my god, this guy is fucking up my day. I pushed it, it wouldn't let me! Why wouldn't it let me do it? There we go! Okay. Like, you wouldn't let me do that for a second, man! Got him! Oh my god. Like, the first time, it was like, push circle! I pushed it! I kept pushing it, but nothing happened. Yeah!
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
Oh, shoot. Oh, damn it. There we go. Crane! Woo! Yeah, there we go. These guys are tough. They ain't like the street thugs I normally fight. I like it. Woo! They still ain't shit, though. That boss was a pain in the ass, yeah. But they still ain't nothing. Woo! How you like that, asshole? Bring it on. Get up. I ain't done with you. Woo!
Doc, path's all clear. I'm on my way.
Let's do it. Oh, I'm still in battle mode. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, what's this? Toughness Z? Inventory is full? Is it? Well, okay. If it's full, sure, why not? Hello, friends! Let's kick ass together! Like I said before, I think it would be really fucking cool if they decided to do, like, you know, like, if they decided to continue having, like, the Yakuza series be like a like, you know, a JRPG and like proceed with the action adventure, like, you know, like battle style and everything with Judgment. I think that would be really fucking smart of them to do. Ha-ha! Take that, asshole. And you're done. Ah, damn it. Wrong button. Let's go. Ow. That guy was pretty good, I gotta admit. I like that a lot of the things you learned in the last game, you're keeping at the start of this one. Like the double attacks that you get at the end of every attack. Like, that was something I believe that we learned in the first game. Whereas, they're just a part of the regular fights now in this one. There we go. Aw, damn it. Oh, you. Woo! Woo! Got him. Okay, fine. Woo! Here we go! Kaito-san! Woo! Thanks, Kaito-san! Oh yeah! Again, it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. Maybe I can't do it in the hyper state or something. There we go. Don't get so mad.
Are we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah?
Yeah?
You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right. If the request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Sign of respect.
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Liumang are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
Yeah. All right. Do you even need me? I hear as he's trailing behind me. I guess I can't use my skateboard right now. I mean, it makes sense. I've got people with me. Nice job, Kaito-san.
And stay down.
All right, we made it back. Oh no.
Sugiura!
Yagami-shi. Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened?
He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiura-shi, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They got me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey, are you okay?
I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagami-shi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
It hurts.
Shit. If they want me, then come after me.
Doc, I think the Leomon were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked.
Yeah. Shit.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Leomon. But here's the hitch. There were 7 of them, and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Leomon.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here.
Yep.
Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ehara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
No, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Also, why?
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ehara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Leomon are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Yeah.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
Yeah, that's the point. So these guys killed Mikushiba, huh? What sort of faces are behind those masks?
This footage is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. The Leomon letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Ijincho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Ijincho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours.
And get out.
Sorry, Kaito-san. But I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Yeah. He doesn't want to get involved in anything he thinks is way above him.
Oh, hey. Never chase what leaves.
Yep. Well, shit. Well, I think that's kind of sadly, that's kind of the perfect place for us to end it for this episode. So, I think that's exactly what we'll do. Holy fuck. Wow. I mean, I didn't know it was going to go that way. I didn't actually expect it to. There are skills I can buy? There we go. Bought some more skills. I got some more, I boosted up my attack power. I need to learn some more crane and some more... Oh, I wish I would have done that. Some more crane and some more, snake skills so that I can, get more health and everything. But, I mean, that's something I can always take care of later. But, yeah, I boosted up my attack considerably, so I should be a force to be reckoned with for at least a little while. But, either way, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. looks like next time we're gonna be, possibly, questioning Ehara, and, definitely this is getting a lot deeper than we all thought, but the question is, did Ehara sell himself out to someone? Well, not really sell himself out. Did he, is he just a small piece of the puzzle, or, is there something hugely deeper going on? I have no idea. Either way, I am psyched to find out. So, next time, we are going to go question him and try to figure this all out, and hopefully get more, information on this, big mystery without getting ourselves killed. But either way, thanks again! And if you enjoyed yourself as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe if you are not already. Ring that bell for all them notifications and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.